We're standing in the rain. We're waiting in the rain. What are we waiting on?
Meet and greet.
Talk louder.
Meet and greet.
Who are we meeting and greeting?
For King and Country.
Cool.
And
Well, you heard it. We're meeting for King and Country at the meet and greet. Me and Ian in line. It's raining. That's dedication for you. We're at Wild Adventures theme park in Valdosta, Georgia, guys. Let's see what happens.
Wow.
So leave me hanging.
Tomorrow.
Leave me hanging. There you go. Good to see you.
What year is this for you? How old are you going to be? Woo! Double digits, everyone. It's a big deal.
It is.
We love your music.
Picture time. Can we have this way, guys?
Yep.
Perfect. We center y'all up. All right. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. You're all set.
Thank y'all.
Beautiful.
Happy.
God bless you.
See you as well, man.
Thank you. So, Ian, you got to meet for King and Country. How was that? Cool. So, Ian did get to meet for King and Country. Really cool. Awesome band. If you guys haven't heard of them, you're truly missing out. One of the best Christian bands out there. You need to check them out right now. But with that being said, we're going to be seeing them in concert shortly. Right now, we're kind of walking around in the drizzling rain. Most of the rides are not operating at the moment because of the weather, but we're still here for the concert, so we're just killing time. But guys, looks like the first ride's open here. Look at him, he's bypassing the puddles. Just keep going, keep going, keep going. This is Indiana Jones style right here. He's exiting this ride. You see this exit, look how much water is on the ground there at Wild Adventures here.
deeper than you think.
I think you can, I'll tell you when it's safe. It looks like it's about safe right there. Good job. Hey guys, it's future PFAM 5. We are a week removed from Wild Adventures and the For King and Country experience. And we just wanted to be able to share a little bit of our reaction to that. And we'll start with Casey.
What do you want me to say?
I think we were talking about how it was a really awesome stage show.
So, to preface, for those of you who don't know what Wild Adventures is, and I've said this before, the history of Wild Adventures is back in like the 70s or 80s or something like that. It started out as a petting zoo. It was a petting zoo for the local people in Valdosta. Over time it grew, became an amusement park, and they have a venue, a stage for shows and concerts. Now, by no means is this an arena. Like, we're not going to, Daly's Place in Jacksonville. We're not, it's not an arena, it's not a concert hall, but it is a stage and it fits quite a few hundred people. I mean, it's a good sized area.
Right.
However, in my mind, my thoughts would be that it's not a big stage concert. It is a smaller area. You're not paying the price that you would normally pay for concert tickets, because general admission in the back of because there's the stage, there's the reserved seating area which is fenced in, and then there's the back general admission area. When you buy your tickets to Wild Adventures, general admission concert seating is free. It's the kind of thing where you bring a lawn chair, you sit out there, or you stand out there, or what have you. It's free. The reserved seating, you can either pay $20 the day of the concert for that ticket, or if you're a pass holder like we are, we bought the tickets back in March I think it was, for $5 a piece. So you're not paying concert ticket price. You're not paying $100 and something plus for this concert. in my mind, I'm thinking that it's going to be a watered down version of whatever someone would do in a general arena, right? But we go in and we get our seats, and mind you, our seats were not, they were in the reserve section, but they weren't necessarily the greatest. They were all the way in the back. There are still good seats. You
Yeah.
can still see everything. It's perfect. You know, it's not bad viewing at all.
And it is covered. The reserved area is covered.
It's covered, so there's no sun beating on you. It was raining that day. We were soaked. But we're sitting in our seats and looking up on the stage, and it's a huge white sheet covering the front of the stage. And so you see, like, you know, the guys moving around, because it is for King and Country. It's the two guys. It's what, Luke and Joel?
I believe
Is their
so.
names?
Brothers.
The brothers. And then there's like 5 or 6 other guys that do like drums and instrumentals and all kinds of stuff. It's pretty cool. So anyway, you see people going around, moving around on the stage before the concert starts, and then you hear the music start. Right, Lexi?
Yeah.
The music started. You could see lights from behind the tarp, and you hear talking. He has this dialogue. There's a whole dialogue in the beginning. It was about a minute long, talking.
I do want to preface, because we're going to show some clips, some really cool clips, but just for copyright purposes, we're not going to share the music. We don't know what's allowed, fair use, all that stuff. I'd rather err on the side of caution. We're going to show you some really cool clips, and then of course you just saw the meet and greet with Ian meeting the two brothers for King and Country. So, and we got permission to film that, so I do want to go ahead and put that out there. But we wanted to talk about it and show you some clips, so that's why you're not going to hear any music, but we just want you to see some of these clips and see what it looks like.
So I wished I had recognized that the show was actually starting when this dialogue was happening, because I was just kind of like sitting around whatever. Well, he gets through the dialogue and then the music starts. What is that song? Relate. That's
Relate.
the name of the song. Relate. So he does this whole dialogue. Behind the curtain, you see nothing. There's nothing going on. There's a little bit of lights. You can kind of see, and this whole dialogue that goes on for about a minute and a half or so. And then the intro music starts. And immediately, I mean, you know this song. If you heard it, you know it. And the sheet drops. And the guys are up there in these cages, like hanging from the ceiling in these cages, singing. Drummers are going. It was
lights on it. Be as in the music video. There was like an elevator, so the cages were meant to be like an elevator.
Like an elevator?
Going up and down.
Yeah,
okay.
you could see on the back that it looked like an elevator.
Yeah, they put on awesome, like, big old, like, movie
There's
screen type.
screens all over the back of the stage that had stuff, imagery and videos and stuff going all the time. And that's how it opened. And I'm sitting there, because it was me and it was PFAM grandma sitting next to me. And we just kind of looked at each other and we both said, wow. Because it was unexpected. The whole show was very, very unexpected. There was no holding back for them. It was by far the best.
They were so interactive with the audience. I mean, I'm talking about they would get down off the stage and come through the audience.
They were so close. The one guy was so close to us in the one, like he was on like this ladder thing to get up there to like, film this stuff, and he was like what, maybe like 10 feet away from us, maybe?
Oh, a little more than that, but so there's in the middle of the reserved seating section. There's like a post. It's almost like a what do you call that up there? Like a pirate's thing, you know, up at the top. You go up the ladder. It's got a word. Anyway,
Right.
Up there they have cameras and stuff like that where they film things. And there's like, it's a ladder that goes up sideways, but it's got like a cage thing around it. And there was at one point, there was one point in one song where they both jumped down off the stage, running through the audience, jumped over the fences, went back into the non-reserved area, was running around all the audience. I mean, like with everybody. And then went back up there. And then at this one point, and we actually have clips of this too, because I was filming what was going on the stage, then realized everybody was looking to my right. And that's when I turned and looked and realized he was right there, like right where our row was, up on the ladder thing. He was up there. And started singing the song up there. I can't
Was it
remember.
Shoulders?
Shoulders, yeah, Shoulders. That's what it was.
That's actually one of my favorite songs. And like she said, you know, we expected a toned down show. I thought if anything, you know, if they did anything to tone it down, they might have eliminated some songs off their song set. I don't even know if they did that, but I mean, they went all out. Awesome stage production.
I definitely didn't expect all of the bells and whistles, the lights, the cage things, all the people. Like, I didn't expect any of that. And if I've said it once, I've said it 100 times. That concert alone was worth the price of our season passes.
Absolutely. Kids, overall, would y'all want to see For King and Country again?
Yes. What'd you say, Ian? Oh.
Ian, look, what was your thoughts of that concert? What did you think of it? Cool. So now, Ian, you got to meet the brothers, Joel and Luke. How was that? That was cool. You got to talk to them.
Cool.
But also, it was something special, wasn't it? Why was it a special day? It was for your birthday. So we went on Saturday, and Sunday was actually Ian's birthday. So because we were there to celebrate his birthday, seeing For King and Country, he got to do the meet and greet for his birthday. And they talked to him about it being his birthday. So that was cool. Hey, Jet.
Huh?
What was your thoughts on that concert?
It was. I expected less.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're all in agreement that we expected less, and we're just blown away by how good the concert was. And yeah, we can do that.
Lexi?
I wasn't expecting them to all have matching outfits. Not to mention they were wearing too many layers to be down here. I don't think they knew how bad it gets down here.
So, they are from Australia. And even they said that this heat was... They're from Australia, but they live in Nashville, I guess, now.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
even they were saying this heat was absolutely unexpected. Even with the rain, it was still hot. I mean, it was nicer than we expected. It was supposed to be like 110 degrees.
Right.
And so with the rain, it was like 90 something maybe. But if you've never seen them, you should look it up because they wear very,
The only thing I can,
I would say it's like very period correct.
Yeah, like
clothing.
like nativity stuff.
Almost as if they were living with Jesus. Like these clothes, I mean, they have like the harem pants almost, and like the vests and like the breezy shirt. I mean, very awesome clothes.
It reminded me and Ian of the musical Oliver or the book Oliver Twist by whatever his name is, but the musical is by Lytle Bart, so...
The book is by Charles Dickens.
The non-musical version. But that's it, guys. We wanted to share with you just our reaction, our thoughts of For King and Country. Maybe encourage y'all, if none of y'all have heard of For King and Country, or if you have, and maybe you were on the fence about going and seeing them live, I'm telling you, you're not going to waste your money. I mean, if you've never heard their music and they were in town, you can still go to the show and you'd be just blown away.
I actually, as a matter of fact, have a friend from my work, actually happens to be my boss as well, but she went to, her and her husband went to the concert as well. They won tickets off the radio, and she is a Christian music fan. Like, she listens to Christian music, but her husband doesn't usually. He's more of like a classic rock kind of guy.
Right.
And even he said that it was a really good concert, and he did not expect it to be well, and he didn't expect to like it.
Well, that's awesome.
So there is that. Definitely look up, I mean, whatever music platform you've got, Apple Music, Spotify, Pandora, yeah, any music, iHeartRadio even.
You can listen to it on YouTube,
Search up,
can't
you can look on YouTube, yeah.
Yeah,
You can
there's
see music videos. Search it up, For King and Country. They have awesome music. Yes, it is Christian music, but they do have plenty of songs that have played on mainstream radio.
And they actually, one of their songs, obviously a Christian song, but they did a rendition of Little Drummer Boy that got very popular, like millions and millions and millions of views. And
Because of Little Drummer Boy, they have every year a special Christmas tour where they do Christmas music, and the tickets are pre-sale only. You have to, I actually have like the things, you have to text a number to get the password to get into the website to pre-buy these tickets.
wow.
And it's pretty cool. But they did close with the Little Drummer Boy at the concert, and all the screens on the background looked like snow. It was snowing in July in Georgia.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. They kind of teased it and said, you know, if we got time, we'll do a Christmas song, and everybody got excited because everybody knew exactly what they were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
They, you know, everybody knows their version of Little Drummer Boy is fantastic. I mean,
I didn't expect them to actually do it. I thought it was just a joke at the beginning, but they actually did.
They actually did it. Yeah, when they said they would do a Christmas song, I looked at Mom and I said, "It's Little Drummer Boy," and I was like, I was excited. I was excited.
well, guys, we hope that y'all are blessed on whenever you're watching this, wherever you are watching this, whatever day it is you're watching this. We hope.
Before we close, though, I do have something I want to say.
Oh, awesome.
Because this spoke to me, and if you ever have the ability to know me in person, you would know this is very much my sense of humor. I have a sticker on the back of my car. It's a mermaid, because I like mermaids, and it says "Salty Mama." But I'm going to read you this. Matthew chapter 5 verse 13. "You are the salt of the earth, but if the salt loses its flavor, how shall it be seasoned? It is then no good for anything but to be thrown out and trampled underfoot." So just remember that, and remember to stay salty.
Guys, God bless. We'll see you on the next adventure.